Shalom, Jeremiah Yakol. Before we start off, one of your praises to the Father and the Son. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Barakah Kadash. Yahweh to the people ignorantly called God, and Yahushua to the people ignorantly called Jesus. You so-called black, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native Americans, you are the Hebrew Israelites. Today when we pull in a couple of precepts from 2nd Esdras, 16th chapter. It's pertaining to, things that's coming to this earth, man. That, majority of this world and of this people of this world are going to get, caught by surprise. Because, nobody's paying attention to what's going on. Nobody's keeping watch. But the men of the Lord, are the ones keeping watch. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So, never seen before famine is, coming to this earth, man. It says, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Shit's gonna be hitting the fan. It's gonna be a famine. It's gonna be no authority, no police, no nothing, man. It's gonna be every man, every woman, and every child for themselves, man. It's gonna be a man eat man world. Nobody isn't gonna care about being a decent human being anymore. They're gonna do what they have to do for them to survive and for their, family to survive, or whoever may be in their group or camp with them, in those times. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. Pause. So, the times that, we're speedily approaching, saying that, going to be dead bodies, literally everywhere, man. Because, it ain't going to be people to bury the dead anymore. People isn't going to care about burying the dead anymore. And if people aren't caring about burying the dead, that's going to further, attribute to, more disease, more pestilence. It says, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down. Cities are going to be destroyed, man. And when you look at it, cities are being destroyed right now in the midst of this third war. Look at what's happening in Ukraine. Look at what's happening in Iran, Israel. Cities being cast down. But it's going to be on a whole nother level, man. And, this third war, World War III, which we are in, is causing and is going to continue to cause a lot of destruction. We ain't seen nothing yet. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. So, that's saying that, there's going to be so many few people on the earth that people aren't going to be cutting the grass anymore. So, people's front yards and grass fields are going to turn into, like forests in a way. All the plants and vegetation isn't going to be getting pruned and, cut anymore. It's going to grow and grow and grow. You look at, plants, trees covering the sides of buildings, all that, man. Overgrown forests. It says the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them, man? I mean, nobody is gonna be, grabbing, fruits off of trees because there's gonna be so few people on this earth. And it's gonna be so few people. Imagine how much destruction, how much chaos has and is going to happen, man. You have to actually think about these things and visualize them. It says, the grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. Just think about that. Think about your current city that you are in right now. You are the only man left in that whole city. Just visualize and imagine these things. And imagine and see how many people you see on an everyday basis, how many cars you see on an everyday basis, right now. It says, verse 27, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. Just think about this. It's so few people on the earth that says, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. So few people, man. Mass depopulation, man. Mass plagues, pestilences, doing what they were created, by the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to do. And, the earth is being cleansed. These plagues are, cleansing the earth. You look at the flood, it was a plague, and what did it do? Cleanse the earth of its wickedness. And the earth has to be cleansed again. It says, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rock. Again, overgrown forests and all that, because again, the earth, the grasses isn't going to be getting pruned anymore. The lawnscapers, the lawn mowers are going to be no more. The people that's deforestation, cutting down, forests, it's going to be no more, man. And it says, and in the clefts of the rocks. A lot of these elites and high up people that have money, while all these things is going on, are going to be hiding in these underground cities, underground bunkers, which they have been preparing for a very long time, because these elites and high up people, they know what's to come, man. And they have been preparing, and they have faith in their underground city, in their underground bunker, man. But a lot of these elites are going to get hunted out of these underground bunkers, by members of the elect, man. Mass extension level plagues. Plagues. Like I said, man, time after time again, the only good thing coming to America, aka Babylon the Great, is the deliverance of the elect, man. The deliverance of the Israelites. The future of this place is doom and gloom, pestilence, chaos. All the prophets, prophesied it about it, different prophets. Jeremiah, Isaiah, John the Revelator, Esdras, so on and so on. Brothers singing the same song, telling you what's to come. And now we're here in the actual end of this thing. And, we are going to witness the horde that sitteth among many waters be brung to his knees. And it's going to be brung to his knees by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. These plagues are going to hit so hard and so bad that Edom isn't going to have any pride left, man. It's going to be ripped out of you. But with that, hope this lesson was edifying through spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Until next time, Shalom, Yashalom.